What's up, fuckers, and welcome back to another rebuild challenge here on NBA 2K21 Next Gen. Title's pretty self-explanatory on this video right here, man. We're going to be doing an accepting every trades rebuild. I want to give a huge shout out to Patrick Shaw for requesting this video idea. Now, these are almost one of the more painful rebuilds to do because you get a team perfect, and then some team sends you a dumbass trade offer. So, it sucks. It's painful. The way I'm going to do this one is in a fantasy draft style. We're going to go ahead and only limit ourselves to one no trade clause per offseason. That being said, even when you give guys no trade clauses, you still typically get offers for them. So this one's going to be painful. We're going to get into this one. Before we do, as always, 40% of you guys watch these videos are not subscribed. I want to see if we can get that number to zero, man. We're grinding this summer. I've been seriously enjoying it, and I think you guys have been as well. So I seriously do want to thank you guys for all the support you've been giving me lately, and let's see if we can keep that ball rolling. As always, you guys got any other video ideas, feel free to drop them down below. Other than that, man, let's hop into this one. By the way, oh my God, it just hit midnight, and I just listened to the new Kid Leroy. Oh my God. I don't know how many of you guys listen to him, but holy hell, that shit bangs. All right, fantasy draft style today. We'll go ahead and select a random team. Doesn't really matter. We end up with the Atlanta Hawks. We're going to go ahead and have the CPU select the whole team for us, and I'll see you guys what we got. All right, so here's the roster, led by Joel Embiid, one of the best centers in the entire league. It would have been really fun to have him throughout the entire video. Unfortunately, I just don't think we're going to be able to have that, make that happen today. So I want to ensure that, yes, nobody is on our untouchables. That's something that I definitely do want to make sure. This one's going to be painful. Ultimately, I'm probably going to get trades pretty much, a couple times a week until we actually hit the trade deadline. That being said, I'm not going to sit here with you guys and sim till the trade deadline. I promise you I'm not just going to skip over some trades. That'd be really dumb. So I will show you guys every trade. Obviously, I will end up accepting it and then go ahead and reset the rotation from there. That being said, I don't really want to spend and make this a 45-minute video, so we're just going to go ahead and try to get this one done as quickly as possible. So we might go ahead and try to make some trades right off the rip. I mean, again, it's a pretty solid squad. I think Mikal Bridges is low-key one of the most underrated players in the entire league right now. But yeah, we can definitely make a couple trades before we do start simming your number one. So I'll see you guys with the first move. So our first trades here is going to be coming with the Houston Rockets, Alex Len, Evan Fournier, and a first-round pick over to Houston for Karis LeVert. We also acquire Kendrick Nunn in the deal. So Kendrick Dunn's probably going to fill in as my backup point guard to Devontae Graham. I no longer do need Raul Neto. I am very comfortable with D'Anthony Melton being my backup shooting guard. I think we're probably going to be a 9-man rotation. Obviously, I don't think Joel Embiid really needs a backup. Zeke Naji maybe could eventually get some minutes. But, Marcus Morris here, I think he's probably capable of being a starter. I do want to develop Keldon Johnson, who actually does develop pretty well in this game. You actually typically, by at least year two, do see him starting at power forward for the San Antonio Spurs. I'm comfortable with Mikal Bridges 100%, so I guess, honestly, Raul Neto, maybe if I get a first-round pick for you, then we can kind of call it a day. I know there's going to be a lot of trades in this video. So, Raul Neto, anybody want to give me a first-round pick? The guy's only making $1 million bucks. He's 77 overall, only 28 years old. Come on, I know somebody does. Seriously? 2K, come on. What are we doing here? You're driving me nuts. Okay, I'm not bringing Alex Len back. I'm not swapping first-round picks. All right, I'll just take a young center here in Allen, who's on a multi-year deal. All right, I'm going to go ahead and set the rotation. All right, so here's how our team is going to look in year number one. Devontae Graham, Karis LeVert, Mikal Bridges, Keldon Johnson, and Joel Embiid. Bench unit, Marcus Morris, Kendrick Nunn, D'Anthony Melton, and Abdel Nader, Celtics legend. I didn't even really realize we didn't have a tremendously good backup small forward, but it'll definitely, it'll be fine for at least one season. That being said, I'll actually just sit here with you guys until we do get our first trade offer. It's probably not going to take very long. I can auto scout players. So let's just see what ends up happening. Oh boy, we've lost 5 in a row, and oh my God. All right, this sucks. I'm going to set the rotation. It's actually really just going to be a swap of the minutes right here. At least we get a first round pick. Wait, what? Why is it not letting me accept it? I'm hitting start. Oh, I have to hit triangle. Dumbass. Okay, I'll set the rotation. I'll be back. Interesting second trade we are being offered right here. Emmanuel Quickly for Keldon Johnson. Okay, welcome to the team. This is going to be painful. We're 1-8 right now, and we have to keep resetting the rotation. This is actually going to take a lot longer than I thought it's going to. So yeah, I'm not going to show you guys the rotation, what it looks like every single time I do reset it. Once we hit the trade deadline, I'll show you guys the final rotation. I'll obviously show you guys every trade. But I don't want this one to take forever, and it's already probably taken a very long time. When it rains, it pours, baby. Malik Monk and a first-round pick for Mikal Bridges and a second. God damn it. I believe it's Teo Malden and Bohan Bogdanovic for Marcus Smart and Ersan Ilyasova. There are so many trades, I low-key might turn down the frequency a little bit, but we're accepting every single one, man. I feel like this is a crime, honestly, this trade that we're about to do right here. Kevon Looney and a first for Devontae Graham. Well, there goes our starting point guard. Is this JaMychal Green for Malik Monk? Are we serious right now? Like, seriously? Here we go. Check Diallo and a first for Zeke Naji. Cool. And just like that, we are giving up Emmanuel quickly for 2 first-round picks. We are definitely loading up on first-round picks. That is for sure. Unfortunately, we're handing out players like, I don't even know. Like, what is this? Like, they're free samples? Like, what are we doing right now? Whoops. Excuse me. Okay, add exception. Cool, we're done. So we can say goodbye to Marcus Smart. We're getting Marcus Morris. Or, excuse me, we're getting Marcus Smart back. Holy shit, I didn't even realize that. Never mind, I'm all over the place. I also want to show you guys something. The fact that I actually tried to turn down the sliders a little bit, and unfortunately, the only slider that I can turn down right here is trade frequency, and that, as you can see, is adjust the frequency of CPU to CPU trades. You can, unfortunately, not turn down the frequency, at least from what I can tell, of how many trade offers you do receive from the CPU. So, nothing to really see here. That does suck. We're just going to keep on simming, man. So we're picking up nice, young power forward Jared Vanderbilt. We are unfortunately getting rid of Jermichael Green. I have no idea if he was starting or not. I'm honestly just letting the CPU do the rotation until we do hit the trade deadline, especially because this team's not very good right now. So, another trade in the books. I knew it was coming. The biggest trade yet. Joel Embiid is officially gone, man. We were getting Karl Anthony Towns and Patrick Williams for Joel Embiid and Jamal Crawford, who's got to be basically in a retirement home at this point. It could be worse. It's not something I would ever do in a million years, but it's definitely could be worse. Okay. Not that bad. We're almost at the trade deadline, so I will just keep simming with you guys right here until we do hit it. I'm just going to have the CPU adjust the rotation, and we should be hitting the trade deadline very shortly. Hopefully, whenever it is, we're not really getting any trade. Oh, are we going to get a trade offer right now? Nope, we do not. We are not good at all. God. Damn it. I wanted to keep Karl Anthony Towns. I'm pretty sure we're like 3 days away from the trade deadline, too. Oh, brother. And oh, boy, they just keep coming in waves, bro. Sorry, I know this is taking forever, but... Okay, also... Nope. Bro, you are killing me with this. You are literally killing me with this. I know this is taking literally forever. Finally, we've hit the trade deadline. I will set the rotation, show you guys what the final rotation looks like for your number 1, and I will be back. So after a pretty good team at the start of this video, this is what we're left with past the first trade deadline. I don't even know. I can't even imagine how long it's already been in this video anyways. I know I've obviously made a lot of cuts, but... For the rest of your number 1, Cameron Payne, Zach LaVine, Patrick Williams, Jermichael Green, and Kevon Looney. I'd also like to say thank God you do not play with teammate chemistry on. Bench unit, Kendrick Nunn, Robert Covington, Bojan Bogdanovic, Teo Malden, and Check Diallo. This team, man, is going to have some issues moving forward. But as of now, this is the squad for the rest of the year. So I didn't quite catch our final record before we stop simming this abysmal season. But whatever it was, we're probably going to have a pretty high pick. And hopefully it turns into a stud prospect. That being said, I'm probably going to get offered a bag of Flaming Hot Doritos for him by the end of the year number 2. But Luka Doncic, MVP, LaMelo Ball, Derrick Rose, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Chris Boucher, Nick Nurse, Coach of the Year. We are clearly not in the playoffs. This team has literally completely changed. Oh my God, our second leading scorer averaged 13.5 points, and he was coming off the bench. We need some scoring help, and we need it badly. Zach LaVine's a one-man wrecking crew out here, man. I might go ahead and just try to blow it up and sign Kawhi, give him a no-trade clause, and hopefully I don't get any offers for him, as Russell Westbrook does win his first career ring. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? This fucking game, bro. I swear to God. Like, we got Cade Cunningham on the team. That's sick. I don't know how that happened, but what the literal fuck just happened? Okay. At least we didn't really make it into free agency that far. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and clear up a lot of money because I want Kawhi Leonard on this team. So, I'll see you guys with the first trade. I'm going to try to get Clint Capella from the Chicago Bulls, a center who is very, very good, in my opinion. I also think he's on pretty cheap money right now. They don't want to do that one. I do have a lot of first-round picks. That is something I definitely do have, and unfortunately something I'm probably going to have to offer. I'm going to do my best to actually save actually not all of my first-round picks, but definitely my first-round pick next year. I'll give you a Portland pick, and I will just try to do future first, because again, I'd rather save my picks, because honestly, this team's kind of an unknown. So our backcourt's set with LaVine and Cunningham. I'm going to try to sign Kawhi still. I honestly might end up playing him at the power forward spot, which could be weird. I still don't have Kawhi money. I am pretty close, though, so I do believe I'm going to have to trade, like, Seth Curry. Yeah, let's get rid of Seth Curry, and we can basically call this one a rebuild. So, come on. First round pick, just loading up on the man, and now we have money for Kawhi, and I'm going to give him a player option, no trade clause. Does he want to come to Atlanta? Oh, my God, he's going to screw us, isn't he? Okay, do we want to get John Collins here, who I actually can't even give a no trade clause to? I guess we do. So, John Collins, welcome to the team. I'm just going to let Kendrick Nunn go. We don't really need him anymore. We have a couple trade exceptions down here as well. Kawhi actually goes back to Toronto, funny enough. Kendrick Dunn's going to go to the Rockets. I'm actually not going to accept that because then it's not going to let me get John Collins, and I definitely need John Collins. So, welcome to the team. Zach LaVine's probably not going to have a backup. I think we're probably going to move on from Check Diallo or Allen. What's the contract situation looking like for both these guys? Free agent and it has another year. So I'm going to move on from Check Diallo. I'm probably going to trade him before a backup small forward. I don't mind giving the keys to Patrick Williams. Again, I don't really think he's going to be here for the rest of the video just because that's, kind of how this is going right now. But we'll see. Check Diallo, maybe get me some sort of backup small forward. Doesn't have to be anybody great. Jalen McDaniels, low-key, not bad. Justin Jackson, KCP. Oh boy. We're just going to go ahead and take, honestly, I'm not giving him a first-round pick. So Daniil House, that's fine with me. I believe this is 9 guys. We got a rotation for now, man. Who knows how long it'll last, though. So we actually kind of made the best out of a bad situation. We actually have a really good team moving forward, in my opinion, right now. That being said, who knows how long this will last. Cade Cunningham, Zach LaVine, Patrick Williams, John Collins, and Clint Capella. We actually have the Hawks front court, funny enough. Bench unit, Teo Malden, Daniil House, Kai Jones, and our boy Allen here. So I will show you guys real quick. Nobody's on untouchables. We can get trades for every single player. I will see you guys at the end of year number 1, or year number 2, but actually, no, I'll see you way before that. So we finally got our first trade offer. It actually took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. Daniil House is officially leaving this squad. We're getting Denzel Valentine and Jakar Sampson. Honestly, it could have been worse. Next move here is with the New York Knicks. Kai Jones, our 16th overall pick, would have been cool to keep him. Unfortunately, that's just not how it's going. I can say I'm happy, though, because we have been very fortunate to keep our entire starting lineup so far. Damian Lee, welcome to the Atlanta Hawks. Goodbye, Theo Malden, whatever the hell your name is. We're getting Wesley Wundu and a first-round pick for somebody I really did want to keep, but not how it goes. I have no idea how we actually haven't gotten a trade offer for like one of our superstar players yet. This is actually kind of good. This is our next trade right here. Damian Lee in a second for Michael Carter-Williams. It's basically just useless. But we're 12-10 right now, and we've kept our entire starting lineup, so I'm very happy right now. Our boy Allen is leaving us, and I believe Seth Curry was on this team last year, so he's coming back. We no longer have a backup center. That's cool, man. We had Seth Curry for all of 2 games before Brook Lopez came in here. I guess he's our new backup center. Michael Carter-Williams and a second for Justin Jackson. For those of you who are saying to me right now that I really wish you would maybe skip over some of these trades, man, I do too, because I think most of them are useless so far. I have no idea how we haven't gotten a single trade offer for one of our starters yet. I have absolutely no idea. How does a team not want Patrick Williams, who's like really cheap, or could probably offer me some dumbass 2K trade, like a second-round pick or something, and like Frank Ntilikina, and probably offer me something like that. It hasn't happened yet. I have no idea what's going on right now. Have CPU just rotation. I'll literally sit with you guys till the next one, just so you know I'm not skipping over dumb trades. And then, of course, when I say that, there's the first one. Oh my God. Why do I do this to myself? Like, it's like I know like how dumb it is, like that I say these things, and then they just always like things are going well, and then I say some dumbass shit like that, and then things like this happen. Well, we got through like 30-something odd games with, having our entire starting 5. We're still in the playoff picture right now. At least we got a center in return for Clint Capella. It's honestly a joke at this point, man. Why do I speak? Why do I speak? All right, let's just keep simming right here. Oh, there's a center again. All right, I'll see you guys in the next trade. We're actually getting Kai Jones back. I don't know where we got Moses Moody from, but nonetheless, welcome back Kai Jones, I guess. And now Kai Jones is leaving us again as we are picking up Tyrese Maxey in a first-round pick. Unfortunately, we're getting rid of our first-round pick this year, and I have no say about it. So we're actually pretty good right now, though, so I don't mind it 100%. Have CPU adjust rotation, and we can just keep simming. I believe we're about to hit the trade deadline, so I'll stick with you guys here. Chandler Hutchinson, Chris Clemens, welcome to the team. Mason Plumlee, Jakar Sampson, goodbye. We're just going to keep simming, have CPU do rotation. I've literally done this a million times now. It honestly, okay. Nicholas Batum, welcome to the team. Thank you very much. This is just like, oh my God, I actually really kind of wanted to keep Tyrese Maxey. That would have been cool. But we still low-key haven't been offered a trade for the rest of our starting 5. And I know you're like, Massa, shut the fuck up. You're probably going to get offered a trade. But I actually haven't. It's low-key going pretty well. Oh. We got Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas is one of my favorite players in NBA history. But, again, I just cannot... Did I just hop into that game? Okay. We're almost at the trade deadline, so we're about to get this done. Let me just sim up to here. All-Star Captains. No. Do we have any other trade offers? Oh, brother. This is taking literally forever. Have CPU just rotation. And we are finally done. And we kept 4 out of our 5 starters, which is crazy. I have no idea what this team even looks like besides those guys. I'll see you guys with this rotation. So we actually literally do not have a single center on this roster, so I'm going to go ahead and probably sign 2 right now. Like, Luke, can I actually get... Whoops, I'm not meaning to edit Kevon Looney. Oh, my God. Can I actually sign him? Nope. Oh, I have to release somebody. All right, who do I want to release here? Like, who's my lowest overall geared by? Okay, cool. I just need centers, man. This team didn't have a center, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Like, that's nuts. I tried to sign Dwight, and he didn't really want to do a reunion here in Atlanta. I can't say I blame him. And Kevon Looney's on the team. All right, now I'm going to set the rotation. I also just want to show you guys that nobody was on the Untouchables. I know somebody's going to be like, oh, you put your whole fucking starting lineup on your Untouchables. Well, no, I didn't. That'd kind of be... I don't care enough, respectfully, about 2K. I don't care enough about this game for me to do something like that, you know? All right, I'm going to set the rotation. So we've bumped this to a 10-man rotation. We actually have a really decent squad moving forward for accepting probably some odd 20, 30 trades at this point in time in the video. Cade Cunningham, Zach LaVine, Patrick Williams, John Collins, and JaVale McGee. Our bench unit, Nicholas Batum, Terrence Ross, Justin Jackson, Kevon Looney, and Chris Clemens. All right, we know what the team looks like. We're 28 and 25 right now, man. Let's see if we can maybe make a little bit of a push now that our roster is not changing every 3 fucking days. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. So we rounded out as a 5 seed. Not that bad. I low-key think we can make a little bit of a playoff run. James Harden, your MVP on the New York Knicks. Cade Cunningham actually does win Rookie of the Year for us, even though his roster changed basically until the trade deadline. Karl-Anthony Towns, 6th man. He was on this team for about 12 seconds. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Onyeka Okongwu, and Nick Nurse, 63 and 19 for the Toronto Raptors. So we do have the Knicks, MVP James Harden, the rest of that squad. We'll take a look at the rest of their lineup in a second. Look at some numbers real quick for us. Really solid. I will actually definitely take... Well, Chris Clemens was playing 10 minutes a night, averaged 8 points. Good for you, bro. Knicks, let's look at their starting 5. John Wall, Harden, Okogie, Brandon Clark, and Jarrett Allen. Oh, my God. John Wall and James Harden. Interesting, interesting, interesting. We're winning 7, and here comes Toronto. Lonzo, Van Vliet. Oh, my fuck. Yeah, we're not winning this. I think they had Kobe White off the bench. Yeah. We actually take him to 7, but unfortunately, it's still a loss. They go on to win the finals. And out of Fred Van Vliet, okay, like, don't get me wrong, but with that roster, Fred Van Vliet's not winning a finals MVP. Then again, Andre Iguodala won one with Steph Curry. League meetings, let's see what we got here. Decline all these. Thank God that little draft glitch didn't happen again. I mean, thank God they took Cade for me, but it definitely could have been worse. So it looks like we're not going to have any lottery picks. I'm actually probably going to trade a lot of my picks. Nate McMillan's a good head coach. He just doesn't have the good ratings in this game. You're actually fine. You're fired, though. You suck balls. You've been getting me way too many shitty trade offers, and you're fired as well. So finally, hopefully, I can sign a staff after an absolute shit show of a situation. I'm not paying Dan Tony that much money to be an assistant coach. Rick Carlisle, you want to come here? Okay, I guess he does not. Jacob Underwood. Cool. And I believe... Oh, did my trainer reject... That's so dumb. Like, when a trainer rejects... Like, it's just... Come on, dude. Like, what are we doing here? Like, you know, it's just... It's... I don't know. All right, NBA Draft. Do we have a later pick? We do actually have pick 18 from the Memphis Grizzlies. I don't really want it right now. I have made so many dumb trades that I really don't need to draft another guy just for him to get traded. Pat Williams is going to be coming back. I believe Zach LaVine's unfortunately a free agent, so we definitely need to worry about that. Yeah, he's a free agent. He's going to be probably the one guy to give a no-trade clause to. I think that's probably our smart move. Again, he definitely still could get trade offers. I just think getting him back is probably one of the smarter moves. We actually low-key do have money. Who do I want? Like, our starting 5 is kind of figured out except for the center spot. Unfortunately, this isn't a tremendous center class. Like, DeAndre Ayton's here. Probably going to get matched wherever he goes. I could go after maybe a Yusuf Nurkic. If I go ahead and give him an offer, though, I am going to have to go ahead and try to find money to clear up so I can bring Zach LaVine in. So I only have $367,000 right now if I renounce the rights on all these guys right here. That brings me to $14 million. I believe I gave him like 20. What is that? 82.69. Nice. 82.69 divided by 3. I gave him like $27.5 million a season, so I have to clear up basically like $13.5 million bucks. Do I have the assets to really do that right now? I could actually move Terrence Ross and whoever JT Thor is and Batum, and I actually probably could. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead. We're just clearing out our bench, kind of wiping it out. Zach LaVine has no trade clause, so hopefully that means he's not going anywhere. Because if he does, I'm kind of screwed there. I actually rather, both power forwards. I'm actually going to move Batum. Hopefully that should leave me enough money. If it doesn't, I'm kind of screwed. I think that Thor guy, who's actually 20 years old, 73 overall, low-key could have some potential. Does that clear me up enough money? Let me just renounce the rights here. That's 28 million bucks, and we are good. Welcome to the team, Yusuf Nurkic, and welcome back, Zach LaVine. So he has the no-trade clause. Our starting 5 at the moment is figured out. I'm going to go ahead and probably get a backup for everybody but Zach LaVine. And oh boy, okay, so I need, let's see, we're going to have power forward. I wouldn't mind maybe a Dwayne Dedman. Money's not really our friend right now. I wouldn't mind maybe James Ennis. Again, all of these guys, whoever I sign, are probably going to go ahead and get traded at some point in time just because it's kind of how it's working right now. So I'll sign John Henson as well. They're all veterans. It's really not that big of a deal. This team kind of is what it is, man. It's, you know, it can only improve so much. I could maybe try to find a trade for Patrick Williams if I do him like 2 first-round picks. But again, he's not on a big contract, so I'm probably not really going to... Actually, I'm definitely taking that trade. And just as I said, I don't really think I'm going to get that good of an offer. We get offered RJ Barrett. So welcome to the team. Unfortunately, you probably will end up being traded. But yeah, I really do like this team moving forward. We got a couple guys I don't really get a ton, like Yusuf Nurkic. I don't really get John Collins a ton. I definitely don't get RJ Barrett a lot. So that's the team for now. Anyways, I'll see you guys with the rotation before we do start simming year number 3. Really good team actually moving into year number 3 right now. Cade Cunningham, Zach LaVine, RJ Barrett, John Collins, and Yusuf Nurkic. Zach LaVine is our one and only player on this team with a no trade clause. We very well still could get a trade offer for him, though. So you never really know what's going to happen. James Ennis, Thomas Satoransky, John Henson, and JT Thor is our bench. I will once again show you guys we have nobody on the untouchables list, even though I have no idea what's going to happen. If I very well, like, I'll sit here with you guys until I get my first trade offer. Like, I will. That being said, it's probably going to be for somebody who's in our starting lineup just because I know how my luck works. There it is, man. All right. That's our first trade. I will set the rotation. I'll see you guys with the next trade, whatever it is. So we had OG Anunoby for about 2 minutes. Unfortunately, him and Thomas Satoransky heading to the LA Clippers for Vita Zubac and Duncan Robinson. Welcome to the team. We're going to keep simming. Goodbye, Derrick Rose. Welcome, Justin Jackson and Saben Lee to Atlanta. Actually doing pretty well at 10-4 right now. Kind of a smallish swap right here. It's nothing too crazy. I'd much rather have Zubac, but again, it's not that big of a deal. Welcome to the team, Dario Saric. And welcome back, Derrick Rose. Here we go. Juan Hernangomez is coming here for Duncan Robinson. I have no idea. Like, I'll actually just go, like, if our CPU does our rotation, what's it looking like? So Thor's now in the starting lineup. Nurkic is here. D Rose off the bench. Okay, it's actually not that bad. It's actually still a little bit better than I thought. As long as we like don't get offers for, like, I don't think we'll get any for LaVine because he's no trade clause. As long as we don't get any for Cunningham, Barrett, or Yusuf Nurkic, I think we should be good. Again, that's much easier said than done, though. Goodbye, Saben Lee. Hello, Michael Mulder and Thanos, or whatever the fuck your name is. Antetokounmpo. Your name's way too long, dude. Lucas Samanich, or Samanik, whatever his name. Dude, I'm horrible with names. And James Ennis for a first round pick. I have been speaking for way too long. I'll just sit with you guys till the trade deadline here. All right, Samanich is gone. We got to dude, I'm going to knock on wood right now. I'm praying we don't get any trade offers for our big guys. I'm praying. Oh my God. I don't know why I thought that said John Collins for a second. Damian Collins and Dylan Windler. Do we even still have John Collins on this team? No, we don't even. I don't know why. We don't even have John Collins. We already got a trade offer for him. Okay, we are flying through these. You can pause. Again, I'm just going to let the CPU do its thing. I don't really have any say over it, so why, like, kind of, you know, make it take forever and just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really just dwell on it just because I don't really have any say over it. So if you guys want to pause and look at some of these, you're more than welcome to. But again, no trade offers for our big players, which is kind of crazy. I don't know if that's a thing built into 2K or something. We have to get Hassan Whiteside and Grant Williams, who should be sent to the moon, for Dennis Schroeder. Not exactly my favorite trade, but I can live with it. And we hit the trade deadline. And we didn't get rid of any of our big players. Okay, I'm going to set the rotation. I'll be back. I think this team could low-key win a championship. We're a 4 seed right now. 32-20, not bad. I'll see you guys with this rotation. So it's possible, man. I'm not saying it's probable, but it is possible that this team can win us a championship. Cade Cunningham, Zach LaVine, RJ Barrett, Usman Garuba, who I actually low-key draft a lot. He's just in the starting lineup now. I don't remember when or how or why we got him, but we did. Yusuf Nurkic, bench unit, Hassan Whiteside, Juan Hernangomez, Saben Lee, and Grant Williams, who I'm very mad is getting minutes on this team. We'll start simming again real quick. Yeah, I didn't put anybody on untouchables. Like, it's just, I know somebody in my comment section is going to be like, oh, you put them on untouchables and just cut it out of the video. Respectfully, I don't care that much, like, about this game. Like, I know I've already said that. To make that happen, could I make it happen if I wanted to? Probably. Would I ever? Like, no. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It just really wouldn't make sense for me to do something like that. Like, I don't know, man. It's just kind of how I think. But yeah, this is the team right now, 32-20. This is going to be the final roster, hopefully with a championship. So we actually finished as a 2 seed here in the Eastern Conference, man. If there's ever a good as of time to win a championship, that was almost English right there. It is right now. Luka Doncic, another MVP. Mark Williams, Karl Anthony Towns, Jonathan Isaac, Isaac Okoro, and Chris Finch, Coach of the Year. 2 seed here. I will take it. I definitely, when I started realizing how many fucking trade offers I was going to get going to be getting, I didn't really think our team would ever look this good. So I'm actually really, like, happy right now that it actually somehow does look this good. So yeah, I can definitely deal with it. Can 2K give me a championship though? Who knows? Kyrie Irving, Tyrese Halliburton, Culver, Marvin Bagley, and Thad Young. Not a bad 7 seed at all. We do sweep them though. Moving on to Milwaukee here. D'Lo, Donovan Mitchell, Josh Green, Precious Achiuwa, and oh my fuck. All right, well, we're going to lose to that. Bro, what? Hayes, Edwards, Brown, Len, and Nicole. Okay, if we didn't lose to that Milwaukee team, there's no chance we're beating this Indiana team here. We take them to 7. Oh, God, that sucks. Suns, and at least Jason Tatum wins a Finals MVP, man. I will take that. So, I know a lot of you guys have been saying that you want to see some gameplay. I actually will start it in like normal rebuilds. I'm only going to do it if I make it to the championship, but I'll do that. If you guys want to see it, let me know down below in the comment section. This video has been long enough. This is going to take me forever to edit, so I do have to get to that. But as always, if you guys did enjoy, leave a like down below. It definitely does help me out a ton. If you guys do have any other video ideas, feel free to comment those down below. Preferably ones that don't absolutely make me want to die, like this one. But again, I did actually kind of have fun with this one. I still cannot believe we didn't get a trade offer for any of these 4 guys at any point in the time, but I'll take it, man. Still a really solid squad. We got to these finals. Again, if you guys ever did this one, let me know how your team ended up doing. But again, it is what it is. So, as always, thank you guys all so much for watching. I love you guys. I'll see you guys all in the next one.